But Newsstand, Michael is still the one anchoring Bystanders. All right, we have tragic stories on the front pages of the Vanguard and the Nigerian Tribune newspapers. What are the stories all about? Quickly to Ebonyi State after the launching of Ebube Agu, that's the Eastern Security Outfits. We had a tragedy in Ebonyi State. All right, let's see what the Vanguard is saying concerning this story. The major headline, it reads, many fear dead, injured, 3 villages sacked in Ebonyi. Many fear dead, injured, 3 villages sacked in Ebonyi. Houses burnt as suspected assailants attack Ebonyi community. Only 4 persons were killed, says our state government. We are yet to confirm whether they are herdsmen or Agila people, says Monarch. They were not herdsmen. That's what Ebonyi state government has said. I haven't seen my husband. My husband's brother was killed, says victim. People sleeping had their heads chopped off. Wow, says survivor. People sleeping had their heads chopped off, says survivor. Southeast governors get knocks. Commendations over Ebube Agu. On to the next one. Federal government begs as striking judicial workers remain adamant. Apapa gridlock. As Sanwo-Olu run out of steam. As Sanwo-Olu run out of steam. As mayhem on Oshodi, Apapa worsens. Down the paper, we have resident doctors threatening to resume strike in 4 weeks if demands are not met. COVID-19 pandemic long way from over. COVID-19 pandemic long way from over, says WHO. Let's see what we have on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Autumn, that's the governor of Benue State, apologizes as army buries 12 soldiers killed by bandits in Benue. That's a pathetic one here. Autumn apologizes as army buries 12 soldiers killed by bandits in Benue State. We have moon-sighted Ramadan begins, Sultan says. Moon-sighted Ramadan begins, Sultan says. Federal government inaugurates pro panels on 21 colleges, 25 polytechnics. Boko Haram activities triggered humanitarian crisis from 2014, says federal government. Maps out three focal support areas. Maps out 3 focal support areas. And the last story we'll be reading out to you, viewers. Police arrest 3-man kidnap gang terrorizing Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Police arrest 3-man kidnap gang terrorizing Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. On to the next one, which is our reviewers. Of course, they are ready, and let's join Mr. Felix. Morning to you.
Morning, sir. Quite some time.
Yeah, quite some time. And good to see you today.
Thank you.
We've been experiencing a whole lot of tragedies, and we have 2 stories dominating the front pages of diverse journals on today's edition of this program. That of Ebonyi State and the 12 soldiers that were killed by bandits that have been buried today. Now, your take on insecurity in the land. Are we winning the battle? Is insecurity reducing in the country? Are the news service chiefs, making efforts to combat insurgency in Nigeria?
First and foremost, no. Then, secondly, the question is that we shouldn't call terrorists bandits. They are terrorists. Nigerian government should come and they should not paint words. These people are terrorists. If you look at the Vanguard in Ebonyi State, they were sleeping, they chalked up their heads. These people are not bandits, they are called terrorists. The federal government should come out and open up and say these people are terrorists. Rather, they went to name IPOB that they are terrorists. These people you are looking at, that they are calling bandits, they are called terrorists. The Fulani people are also called terrorists for killing innocent people. I want to go to Ebonyi State Governor. The man is sacrificing. When he was in PDP, I need to talk politically now. When he was in PDP, all this rubbish was not happening when he was in PDP. Immediately he crossed over to APC. We started seeing killing in Ebonyi State. What actually went wrong? I listened to his SSS. I listened to him that they knew the people that are attacking the Ebonyi people. What up to now they have not done anything, because the situation is getting worse and worse in Ebonyi. The governor needs to come out and tell the Ebonyi people the truth, what he knows about the killing of what is happening in Ebonyi State. A state that was very peaceful, all of a sudden you cross from one political party to another party, and all these things started. That means he needs to check himself. Did he step on toes? Who are the people he has affiliation with? The new people, the political party he joined. Is there any affiliation? Is there anything that leads to killing of people? Because when he was in PDP, I know people will testify. There was no killing like this in Ebonyi State. How come all of a sudden there's a killing in Ebonyi State? The governor needs to answer question. The governor needs to what? To answer question. In the aspect of
The soldiers, no.
in the aspect of the soldiers, well, Autumn, I would say apologize to Army. Well, it's quite unfortunate. You know, I still said about these bandits. They are not bandits. Let the federal government let them not paint anything. Let them not garnish anything. They are called terrorists. Terrorists. They are the one that killed the Nigerian soldier. Autumn apologizing. Let's see what will happen. Autumn now should also wake up. Who are his media aides? Who are his advisor? They should all wake up from their slumber. They have local hunters. We have a lot of people that will give them necessary information. It's not being a governor sitting in the office and getting information. They have to go out. They have to learn from the former governor of Ekiti State, Ayo Fayose. He stood his ground and said nothing will happen in Ekiti State. When he left, after some time, he began to see certain things. So that's my take about that, and I just want to tell the viewers that the way things are going, if proper attention are not being taken, Nigeria is heading to a civil war. That's my take about that.
Right. Thank you so much, Felix Okokondem. Let's have you. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Mike.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Fine.
All right,
Fine.
still Bystanders at Newsstand. On Fliptv, we have a tragic story here. Of course, these soldiers were buried on Monday, and that was yesterday. Today's Tuesday. That was yesterday. And the country is not happy with this kind of tragic development. What advice would you give to the state government and the federal government, at this point in time?
Yeah, Mike, I understand what you presented. But first of all, let me greet my people.
Okay.
I am Mr. Okpara, the new Okokondem in this second Biafra Republic, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his government, IPOP government of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. And here is my presenter, Michael Adekule, the man that the people loves, the man that the whole fans all over the world loves.
Right,
Michael Adekule.
Let's move down to the main business. Thank you so much, Okokondem.
Yeah.
Just like the question I threw.
Yes. You see, the question you threw at me to analyze.
Okay.
Mike, I will tell you the truth. Blood is thicker than water. Nobody his blood flowed. That way is okay. And I am telling you to understand that this land called Nigeria is a vampire sucking the blood of her children. And this present government of APC is a government of blood. Think of it. Since APC entered in power, even in 2015, when they enter in power, you can't count how many people commit suicide individually. That commit suicide that time. From that time up to now, this land of Nigeria never stopped sucking blood. You understand what I'm telling you? These people that kill, the soldiers that kill, I'm not happy they were killed. The fault is from the government. Had the government stopped the ban on killing, tag the real terrorists, it could have happened like this. The people what they kill in Benue, is it IPOB that killed them? Is it the Eastern Security Network that killed them?
Bandits.
Who are the bandits? They cannot identify the bandits. But let me tell you, that the handwork of Fulani herdsmen, that's the mode of operation. The work, okay, because this one done in Benue, that's why it escalated. What of the one they're killing in Maiduguri? The army they're killing in Maiduguri. Chief of Army Staff come and tell us, we have won Boko Haram technically. We have do this one technically. And the people are still killing. Now they want to hold this one as a loophole to wipe up the people in Benue because they are not Hausa Fulani tribe. Okay, after killing this 12 soldier men, the army went into village, bombing the individuals of the village, and they want that to kill. But it's very unfortunately, these army people have made as a scapegoat and a sacrificial lamb. It pains me and it pains their family. We all are human beings. But the federal government should hold responsibility of their life. Because the federal government cause it. Had it been federal government to pursue Fulani herdsmen in time, Boko Haram was only in Northeast. Even at that time they was there. But they were able to contain. They're not operating like this. If Chadian government, army, will come in Nigeria, deal with the Boko Haram, why Nigeria, we cannot deal with them? The fault is from the government. The fault from Aso Rock. The fault is from presidency. Because we don't have president. What we have presidency? The fault is from them. Ask Mianti and La, they know about it. Thank you on this issue. Next issue in Eboyin. Look at it. People were at sleep. People were at sleep. Another group of people came and butchered them when they were asleep. If these people are not cowards, why can't they come in the daytime and fight them? People were asleep. You went and chopped their head off. This is why, but my Igbo people, my Biafra followers, they are deaf. This is what I've been telling them all the time. Omo Biafra, they went asleep. They refused to watch for their life. And then we come and cut their heads off. And if you watch the mood of this operation, it's Fulani herdsmen. They never go and leave village in peace. They turn 3 villages upside down. Kill husband, kill brother-in-law, kill everybody. These are Fulani herdsmen operation. And that stupid governor, that big Mogat, Umai, telling me it's of Fulani herdsmen. Then who are they? That stupid monarch telling me that it's another a galley or whatever. Who are the galleys? When did the galleys start carrying gun? When the galleys start carrying arms? That stupid monarch that's supposed to be dethroned by now, messing up. Umai telling nonsense because you want to back. I don't watch what I speak. I tell them the truth. I don't watch what I speak. They should come after me. I have to tell them the truth.
Please let him make his point. All right, sorry.
That's what I'm saying. How can a person be?
Don't be annoyed. Don't be annoyed.
I'm not annoying, but it stinks. So every day they're just shedding blood. It's a very painful thing. Every day they're shedding blood. Blood of innocent citizens. Blood of people who did not commit any crime. You are killing them. Vandalizing their home. Pushing them out. Umay, you want to satisfy his paymasters, Mianti Allah and Fulani government of Nigeria. Umay want to satisfy them, saying it's not a herdsman. How did he investigate? This thing happened yesterday morning. On Monday morning by 4 o'clock, I had the hint on evening yesterday. And thank God, they say information reached Eastern Security Network. It was Eastern Security Network went and pursued herdsmen away. If not so, it could be more than 5 villages. It could be more than 3 villages. But they say Eastern Security had the information. They rushed there before the people start running away. Without the Eastern Security Network, they could have taken over Ebo instead. And my brother that he said I should know what I'm saying. Umei, when he was in PDP, that place was camp. There's no this thing. And when he joined APC, killing started. to show you APC is a party of murderers. APC is a party sucking blood. Umai using the blood of Igbo people, blood of Biafrans to satisfy his demon. He has taken oath. Umai have entered oath with demon of blood. You use the blood. Why can't they kill Umai family? Umai, you are a big fool. You are a murderer. Let me tell you, God will judge you. How many years remain now? Whether you like it or not, whether Biafra or not Biafra, you will come down.
Now that we have a new security outfit in that region, should we expect peace?
This is what I tell you yesterday, that Ebubago have already died before existence. Look at the Lord Ebubago. Announced it yesterday. He said, this thing took over. Which is Ebubago is just a newspaper, nothing like security outfit. If they launch Ebubago and it's for the safety of the Biafrans, why should this happen immediately they launch it? For you to prove to you that Fulani herdsmen are mocking them, that your security outfit Ebubago cannot do anything. You see that the stupid governors in Imo State, in Southeast, look at them. Look at them. That of Spirit Court governor. Who's a damn man? Ipazu of Eboyi. Obialo of Anambra. Ugwai of Enugu. Look at them. Those stupid vagabonds. Those stupid barbarians. And we saw them. It's a speech. Whatever you like to call it. We vote them to protect us.
Please don't disrupt him.
We vote them to protect us, not to betray us.
All right.
We vote them to protect us, not to betray us. They are betraying us. They are stolen our land.
How have they betrayed you?
They betrayed us by using our life to play politics.
The whole Southeast.
The whole Southeast governors. None of them, even the retired Rogers Okorocha, he did it. All of them did it. They use the blood of our cities. Look at any crime Fulani committed, their government will come and protect them. Any plan, any evil they commit, the government will come and give excuse why that evil is right. But our own government, whether you do good or bad, kill him. If they kill every Biafran finish, will Biafran land contain only them and their family? Can then occupy the whole Biafran land? Instead, this Fulani herdsmen will come and kill them at the end and still take over. So it's better for them to protect their people. We vote them to protect us, not to betray us. We vote them to do us good, not evil. It's a very big disgrace to Igbo politicians that all of them take the step of Zik. This is how Zik betray us. Take our life, buy invaders for Nigeria. This is how Zik betray us. Use our blood to answer Zik of Africa. At the end, he died as Obole of our nation. At the end, he died as Enzo Fala, which means the King of Masquerade. That's what his title. Enzo Fala. He betrayed us, betrayed Oju during the Civil War. They give him title, Zik of Africa. He end up there. This stupid politician have come again, taking the step of the stupid father Zik, not my own father.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Omo Biafra. Ona ha gwanora. Onye ndị roba gbugbu eche nche mgbe niile. Ona hara ihe me na Ebonyi State. Na-eche ndụ unu nche mgbe niile. Kebesiano. Long live Republic of Biafra. Biafra win the war. Biafra win the war. We win the war in the name of Jesus Christ. Say amen.
All right, thank you so much. Chigozie, good morning to you.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Mike.
How are you doing?
Thank God for this day. Good morning, esteemed viewers. Especially good morning, Big Mommy. Mommy Nkechi, she made me cry yesterday.
Wow.
You see, I felt that attachment. You know, I'm too closer to my mommy. When I saw my mommy expressing her pain through words, it touches me. So her words pierce through my heart. This is a great woman who desires the best for her own people. Mommy Nkechi, may God bless you. She says she's looking up to a time when she can confidently come back home to relax and to see, of course, everyone around. This has been her dream, and God willing, I am optimistic that in one of these days she will land in Biafran International Airport.
All right.
And I'll be glad to welcome her on that day.
All
Yes,
right.
I'll be glad to welcome Mommy Nketi. God bless you. I appreciate your encouragement and your love for your people. Thank you very much.
All right, Chigozie, the death of 12 soldiers, have triggered reactions in Nigeria, and I don't think we need to keep our eyes, open and see these men, die like chicken. So, what is your take on it? Because the state of security in Nigeria is worsening day by day.
Yes, I once applied to serve under the military architecture as probably as a DSS or an Air Force man. But the greatest thing that happened to me that I was never given that opportunity. So as long as you remain in Nigerian military, you are considered as a sacrificial lamb. There's no two ways about that. The government you are defending their interests does not have your interests at heart. Of course, they will use you as a sacrificial lamb, and we have not seen an end to that, to the killings. So it will continue as long as Nigeria, the entity called Nigeria, remains. Let me just read out this to the world.
Okay.
This is a statement by the so-called one of the founders of Nigeria, of Fulani extraction, in the person of Sir Ahmadu Bello. This was the statement he made on 12th of October 1960, about over 60 years ago. This is what he made to his people. He said, the new nation called Nigeria should be an asset of our great-grandfather, Osman Danfodio. We must ruthlessly prevent a change of power. We use the minority in the north as willing tools and the south as a conquered territory, and never allow them to rule over us, and never allow them to have control of their future. This is a statement from the so-called elder statesman, a Fulani extraction. He described Nigeria, the new Nigeria was just given birth to. It's a new country formed under deception, formed under anarchy, under wickedness. The so-called founders of Nigeria were very heartless. Look at the statement coming from a Fulani extraction, the so-called founders of Nigeria. They say the new estate called Nigeria has been ceded to the Fulani nation. It remains an estate of the Fulani nation, not you. It does not belong to you. Invariably, by implication, you are meant to be slave, to serve the Fulanis. And look at how this thing is not playing out today. They have succeeded taking Nigeria or making Nigeria their own estate. The empire, the Fulani empire. Look at the ministries, all aspects of our life, economic-wise, has been preoccupied by the Fulanis. So this is an agenda, is a laid-down plan. They are unveiling gradually. After 6 years, 60 years, you can understand how far they have gone with this wicked notion to overrun the Nigerian state. You hardly could see, of course, any politician from the south. If you do not pay allegiance to Sultan of Sokoto, you won't be recognized. No wonder somebody, the likes of Ojo Zokalu, the Wike of River State, and even Jagaban. Look at recently, he went to Kano State, the so-called Tinubu, the Jagaban of Lagos, to celebrate his birthday, all in the name of seeking allegiance, paying allegiance to the northern caliphate, the Fulani caliphate. What they have said, Ahmadu Bello is coming true. You see, they say you will make sure they do not have access to power. I will make sure they do not discover their position, themselves in Nigeria, in the state called Nigeria. We keep on dividing them, divide and rule system. You see, by this way, even the whole Southerners has come under siege. So whatever you are seeing happening is just a continuation of this agenda. And you can see they were conversing for Ruga, they are conversing for waterways bill, all in the name of infiltrating across the nook and crannies of the southern region. So that you can imagine what happened yesterday. Over 3 communities were sacked in a Ebonyi state. And you can imagine the number of casualties. So it is a perfect agenda they were rolling out gradually to overrun the Nigeria state. But unfortunately, the southern politicians are playing to the gallery. They don't understand the handwriting on the wall. Written by, is a documented statement that said that we must overrun the Nigerian state until we make the entire Nigeria an estate of the Fulani Empire. 60 years down the line, look at the killings, look at the infiltrations, look at the invasions, only carried out by Fulani extraction. And unfortunately, our so-called gullible governors are playing to the gallery. It's quite unfortunate. So as this continues, we must trace back what is the foundation of this problem. Not until we approach it systematically, we are not going to get out of this. The more we remain as an entity under this deception, the more we stand the risk of being exterminated. So the only way forward, if a man after 60 years can say this thing and they still uphold his words, then what happens to our governors and political elites? They will only serve, if they don't bow to the Fulani Caliphate, they won't be considered for any position. Look at what happened in Imo State. A man who won the election was overthrown, was kicked out and was replaced by a Fulani loyalist. Uzodimba, as my brother will call it, Uzodimba. So this has been playing out and we are not learning lesson over time.
All right, Chico said Ramadan begins today and I want you to greet the Muslim faithfuls. What advice would you give them in this Ramadan season?
Well, unfortunately, Nigerians are religious people. And religion cannot solve a problem. I must be frank about that. We are too religious in nature, but we does not adhere to the tenets of the faith with intent to profess. Whether you call yourself Christian, whether you call yourself traditionalist, whether you call yourself an Islam faithful. So I don't intend to wish anybody any Ramadan whatever. Nigeria is in a big mess. It's the failure of the clergies, the failure of the churches, the failure of the Muslims to address the fundamental issue bedeviling us have led us to this point we are. So they have been living in denial and in deception, under the disguise of God will fight for us. God will take control. Take control of what? God has given us the earth as an inhabitant. So he will never be held responsible for the actions taken by mankind. So we Nigerians have refused, we the people found within the Computation Command have refused to chart the way forward. And religion can never help us to achieve that, until we rise up to hold the government accountable, who has been killing our people on a daily basis. So why must we deceive ourselves under the disguise of religion? Look at what is happening in the north. I'm not happy that lives have been wasted. Look at the south, in my own family, in my own people. So what are we calling? So if the only way forward is to abolish the religion and let us build an entity based on patriotism, based on ingenuity, based on equity, based on justice for all, having equal opportunity. That is the only way God will be pleased with the Nigerian populace or religion sects. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
All right. Clear to you.
Yeah, good day, my brother. Good day.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Welcome once again, Bystanders at Newsstand at Ogba. All right, Kunle.
Thank you for having me. Thank you
All
for
right.
having me. Yeah.
There is this phobia outside. There is anxiety over alleged plan to attack airports. The security quarter is being built up right now, which we expect total, compliance to rules that will make the airports, get secured. Now, apart from this, the Nigerian soldiers, they were buried yesterday, 12 soldiers. It's a tragic day for Nigerians. Today is 13th of April. Yesterday was 12th. We were buried yesterday in Benue State. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mike. Starting from the airport issues.
Okay.
You know, sometimes March, Kaduna Airport was bombed. I mean, there was a crisis in Kaduna Airport that led to, maybe suspecting that it was security, it was terrorist activists, there. Now, I think the people that must have come out with this airport security alert, they are being proactive. This is the first time I will see proactive people decision by any government in this country. Any person that is behind that proactive, comment, we should give kudos to him, so that it will take, them now to tidy up their lapses, about the security, right? And the way things are now, the porosity of our airports. I think Nigerian airports is the most unsecured, unsafe airports, because everybody, security men that are in that airport, they are there to fend for their own pockets. A terrorist might pass them by and give them money. They were allowed. I've experienced that before. And once you've got nothing to pass, they dare not allow you inside the departure hall of airport or arrival hall to receive, your relations that are coming in. So, to me, that one, I think I can still commend them that they are proactive, that they need to secure the Nigerian airport, because the way things are going now, either banditry, either Fulani herdsmen, either terrorist, Boko Haram, the country is not safe for any one of us with all those ragtag terrorists we have, So my own stake is, as you're securing the airport, securing the cities too, securing the, security states. That goes to the government. Secure your states to avoid, any issues. And going back to what is happening in Ebonyi, in East now, pardon me to say, is a self-inflicted problem from the politician there. I want to say that the political leadership of that place should be held responsible, all of them, both PDP, both APC, because they've turned that place to battleground, and they are using their power, they are flexing power, to muscle themselves. And when the two elephant fights, who suffered it? Who suffered it? Is the grass. I could not see anything why the opposition should be instigating violence against the current government in power. And I've said they are all a bunch of what I just expected. What I'm expecting of the southeastern youth now is to come up and don't look at any one of them face, pack them all together and face them and mean the politicians. I keep saying it. It's not this security you guys are facing that is the issue now. It's the politicians that are creating these tensions in the states. They are here in the southwest as well. You can see Fayose and Makinde doing crocodile reconciliation. You can never see politicians coming to terms to agree on differences. They will just show you paper flash and see as if everything is well. But inside them, You see, the problem with our youth now is we are too sentimental. We are too we are too. I can even say we always anyway they direct you. You go there. You don't even want to know whether this way you will lead me to the promised land. You will never even think of that. And my greatest shock and sadness this morning, Mike, my sadness this morning is we lost tutor to Ghana. We lost tutor African regional office to Ghana, and we are the highest contributor of subscriptions in Africa here.
It was moved to Ghana.
It was moved to Ghana. So we will be paying tutor, and tutor will be using our money to develop Ghana. Definitely. Where they are going in Ghana, that will empower Ghana economy a lot. Yes. Facebook has the head of African regional office in South Africa.
But I think Nigeria is not secure enough for them to operate.
It's not. Yeah. That is what we're saying now.
Enough for Twitter to operate.
But who is the cost?
That's why Twitter had to make that move.
Who is the cost of all this?
Yeah.
Who is the cost? Because we have archaic leaders that does not even know value of these social media companies. We have archaic leaders. We have analog leaders that don't know what that means. And we don't have good democratic credential in this country. Look at what happened during the NSAS. The NSAS issue, Nigerian government, one of the morons politicians we have in this country, went ahead to sue Twitter because Twitter was giving a balanced space for everybody. For the oppressed youths that were campaigning, then the grievances of the government now is, why are they opening their space for the NSAS people to view their mind? That is just you see, as we are facing the local thing here, there's international, shortcomings that we are having likewise. So how do you expect the economy to grow? How do you expect it?
And it has affected our international image.
Definitely. Because Ghana and Nigeria, Ghana is just like Lagos here.
Yeah.
The population of Ghana, I think, match Lagos and one of few states together. So are we just lazy giants? Are we just empty, barrel? We make a lot of noise, but we are empty. We are empty.
All right, thank you so much, Kule. Matthew.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's have you. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
You're welcome once again. Mr. Bystanders at Bystanders at Ogba. Aired on Fliptv. All right, talking about the soldiers that were buried yesterday. Has been calling for questions and triggering reactions. What do you have to say concerning this, and how best can we, stop this from happening?
Thank you very much, Mr. Mike. Matthew is the name. By all standard, it is wrong to waste life. It doesn't matter who is doing it. Whether it's the citizens, whether it's the police, it is wrong to waste life. Even God himself instructed David to kill so many persons. But as at the time David needed to build the temple of God, God told him, your hands are filled with blood. As such, you cannot build my temple. Even as he got God's instruction to kill those people. So to that extent, it tells you that it is wrong to waste life. It is wrong to stain your hands with blood. So whoever is doing it is wrong. I condemn the killing of Nigerian army, no matter who else is God. I don't like waste of life. The same way I condemn killing of any human being. I don't like killing of human being. It's wrong by our standard. Then again, I think what the approach of the military was wrong, because we arrest severally where the citizens in Benue State, those communities accuse the military of extrajudicial killing, of maiming, of harassing their citizens, of killing people in those communities. And the military have come up to say that those places where they destroy houses, that bandits were shooting them from those houses. So to that extent, the military to an extent have accepted culpability to a level. Then again, I think what the Benue State government should do is to synergize with those communities to make sure that they bring a working relationship with the military, because by our standard it is not good for you to start taking laws into your hands and start killing military personnel, just as I condemn military personnel killing the indigenes. I think there should be an end to this unnecessary waste of life.
Okay, let's travel to Ebonyi State, where many were killed, injured, and 3 villages were sacked. What's really happening in Ebonyi State? Barely 24 hours after the unveiling of Ebibiago, that's the new security outfit, organized by and concluded by the 5
Eastern governors.
We still see this happening. How best can we tackle insecurity? This is getting too much.
Mr. Ma, I recorded that yesterday. We discussed it here, where we alluded to the fact that the so-called Ebubago is dead on arrival. It's like a seabed. Because if you look at the nature of the Ebubago, it says it's going to be based, their approach is going to be based on intelligence gathering. And this approach that have not helped in curbing the security challenges over the years. We are said here yesterday that even police public relations that have been in existence is almost as old as Nigerian police force. It have not helped in addressing the security challenges. So what I'm saying is, and look at the nature of that attack. The monarch of that community where the attack was carried out alleged that it was Fulani henchmen that did it. And if you look at the nature of the attack too, it leaves some hallmarks or semblance of attack that is always known to be perpetrated by herders. But the state government is saying that it is a clash between a Benue community and some indigenes in Benue, in Ebonyi State. So I don't know the one to believe. But the way it stands, I think there should be a thorough, unbiased investigation to unravel who actually did what. But I think if I should take side, if I should look at it critically, I think it is likely that it's Fulani henchmen.
Okay.
The state government may be saying what they are saying to douse tension. But however we look at it, it is no longer a secret that herders are a menace to our society. Okay. The herders are threatening the corporate existence of Nigeria. And the earlier the federal government see it from that angle and take a decisive position to address it, the better for everybody. Because to address it, this thing will threaten the fabric of Nigeria to the point where Nigeria will disintegrate. It doesn't matter how you look at it. It will get to a point where the people will revolt against the government. And we get to that point. Look at what transpired across board in Nigeria when issue of ENSA started. It got to a point where even the government was overwhelmed. Police was overwhelmed. If not that the citizens were satisfied with the level of wanton destruction and they stopped, I don't think the federal man would have been able to stop them. You cannot, there's no how you look at it. If your own citizens rise against you, it's a very serious problem. So what I'm saying is the government should think of what to do before it gets to that level. And the solution is not far-fetched. Everybody knows the solution of this problem. The solution is that dismantle, liquidate this federal power that is giving the federal government enormous power. Dismantle this security arrangement that give Abuja the sole control of security structure in Nigeria. Let issue of security, let issue of resources, let some major issues like the petroleum sector, like the economy, some major areas, remove it from exclusive legislative list. For instance, security, power, and some other areas. Let state governments and federal government have concurrent jurisdiction on those areas. Because until you unbundle it, nobody. For instance, there is a crisis in Lagos. You call the IG. IG is responding to Kaduna. At the same time, he's responding to Abuja. He's responding to Lagos, Delta, Bayelsa, as the case may be. So the job is enormous. Decentralize it. In a civilized society like America, you have state police. The federal police do not bother to interfere in areas that have to do with their jurisdiction. But everybody knows where his boundary ends. and where it starts. By the time you get to, nobody saying if you do things rightly, that people will threaten the corporate existence of Nigeria. People are threatening the corporate existence of Nigeria because the government is not doing the right thing. Because restructure, you refuse. Devoid power, you refuse. And you see, like this government, for instance, if there's any area they have reneged on their promise, I think it is the area of restructuring. Why have I said so? This government in their manifesto have restructuring as a cardinal agenda. Only recently, they had a committee headed by the Cardinal State Governor, Malam El-Rufai. They came up with the idea, which is laudable. They talk about devolution of power. They talk about restructuring. They talk about unbundling the police and having state police. They talk about unbundling the judiciary and allowing the judiciary to be independent. Look at the crisis we are seeing today in the police sector of the country. A situation where the judiciary have gone on strike, claiming that they want independence of finances as it has to do with judiciary, which obviously they have gotten a court judgment in 2014 to that effect. But federal government refused to allow them to have that independence. And until they have that independence, we are not likely to enjoy a true democracy. Because a situation where a judge wants to give judgment, he's thinking that if he gives his judgment against the government, the governor, the president may not give them the necessary financial release as at when due. That this is a hindering development. So that's why we're always saying, unbundle this constitution, remove most of these things from exclusive legislative list. Look at the other time, Mr. President Amin Muhammad Buhari signed an executive order that empowers the government to withdraw from source money that is due to state. If in the event of like this month, the state governor refuse to release fund that is due to judiciary and the executive arm of government to them, in the coming month, they have the right, by going by that executive order, to deduct from source the money that is due to those arms of government and send it directly to them. Before you knew it, the state governors conspired against Mr. President. Mr. President, who we even thought is a hero, is a thing God, could not stand them. Before you know it, he reneged. So what am I saying? You see that these governors, they are monsters. Look at the issue of joint account between federal state governors and local governments. That is the highest fraud of this our generation. All the state governors are culpable, without exception. Whether PDP, APC, ABGA, name it. What they do is, at the end of every month, they go to Abuja through their respective accountant general of the states, collect the allocation that is due to the state and local government. They come back to the state, they reappropriate what is originally appropriated to the state from Abuja, and they continue running the local government like a parastatal under the state, which is wrong. And this is the stampede development. By our standard, local government is the closest government to the people, and the state government refuses to allow it to work. So when we talk about restructuring, when we talk about devolution of power, when we talk about unbundling the constitution, we know what we are saying. It's just that people who are benefiting from it are sitting on it and they don't want the status quo to remain, to continue. And it's unfortunate that even people who have history of restructuring, by the time they find their way into Abuja, into Asu Rock, they jettison that idea, they drop it. I'll give you an instance. Look at Oshibanjo, who is the current vice president of Nigeria and a professor of law. As Attorney General of Lagos State under Obasanjo, he made sure he pursued a case of autonomy of the local government, where federal government refused to release funds to local state government because they created additional local government development areas. And he followed that case up to Supreme Court, he won. But today, since Obasanjo became the vice president up to now, they have not spoken loudly about restructuring. So once you find yourself in Asu Rock, I don't know whether they are hypnotized or they are overwhelmed with the enormous power that is accorded to that office. They want the status quo to continue. Until we have a president, a governor, House of Assembly that have that willpower, that think Nigeria above their personal ego, above their pecuniary interests, we are not likely going to solve Nigerian problem.
All right, thank you so
much. Thank you very much.
Very brilliant talk from him. You've heard what Matthew has said. Now, what's your contribution to it?
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Mike. You see, anytime I stand here, you see crowd. Everybody know that this is the lion, the lion. So both abroad and Nigeria here. No, let me first of all thank you, Mike. Thank Taiwo, one of the reviewers. Taiwo, God bless you, live long. And those who, whether you hate me or whether this, may God bless you too. Now, what my brother said is the truth. Now, talk is cheap. Let's find the solution. Go straight to the point. The solution now. The board is on court in the youth. Left for the old men, they can't do anything. They are there to protect themselves. So the youth, can we start looking? We need to, just 2 years remaining. If this will continue, everybody will die. Yes, that's why I love Nigeria. Doesn't mean the president on board now, I love him. The man is not doing well. Right from the one, everybody will be saying it. Even the reviewer will be saying it. Our president is not working. Vice president is not working. Minister is not working. Local government is not working. What do we do? Killing everywhere. Insecurity. No food. Everything is down. And there's fasting now. Food. No food. Tomatoes. Everything is very high. More stealing. Boys will go to street and start stealing. Lagos is not safe. Southeast is not safe. Even the north is not safe. And our president is in abroad. I don't know where he is. He's not there to treat. He's there to change his face. No, really. He's there to change. Yes, now. I renew the engine. I'm saying it for the whole world. Engine.
Yeah, have you seen the engine inside?
Yeah, that's why when he wear agbada, some things here shoot out. So I'm saying the reality though.
When the president is not Sunday go.
You watch him, anytime you see him something shoot out, always watch that, not the face. We don't have president. He just spoke about vice president now. That Asorok is a demon place. When you go to Asorok, no matter you preach when you're outside, get into Asorok. Like my brother who are speaking grammar here now. When they get to Asorok, they will change too. So what we are saying, the youth need to get up. Let's send signal again, like this answers signal that made the government weak. By the time you send that, because this remaining years of Buhari, if we don't take time, it's going to be bloody. I won't tell you lie. I'm saying the truth. I'm looking for the solution now. Not talk. Solution. My God, what do we do? The youth need to get up.
Okay.
Now look at Bayoshe and Makinde yesterday. I look at the politicians, they are there killing themselves. Why? The youth, we need to get up. Because every day, killing soldier, killing civilian, the soldier too are not truthful. They are not saying the truth. They will put 100, they will tell you they keep 4. So everybody is now self-determination now. Yes, self-determination. I can't stay at home, then you come and kill me. I'll kill you first. Because why? We don't have a president that will be able to even stand. Body language will make even everybody to calm down, but not have that body language. He doesn't even come to address the children. He has not even come to address Nigeria. I live when there's crisis in the Niger Delta. Once of us don't come out and address, you see everybody will be shaking. But this president, like Mohammed, have you had like Mohammed since 3 months now? Have you had him? Because our president is not talking. So they are be able to succeed, scatter Fulani all over Nigeria to go and do their needful to make money. They are making money. We are just talking, they are making money. Go to Zamfara, go to Abi, explore everything. Go to Oye. Look at the post. Do you know why Eastcoast cannot work? Because how can you check the whole Fulani, the whole apparatus of security, the whole Nigeria? Fulanis, APA, Fulani, police, Fulani, army, navy, SSN, EFCC. Do you think it just go to war? Speak grammar for here tomorrow, the solution will come. The only problem that let the youth get up and take our destiny in our hand.
All right.
Drive this old man president away.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Brother, let's play Allah Oluwa 1. All right, so Oluwa 1 of Baland right here at the Newsstand.
My God, I'm back on the
How you doing?
show, man. So what's happening?
What is happening is still the state of security, the state of the nation.
The nation is bad. The nation, all Nigeria is bad. It's only God can set us free. The situation whereby you can go a whole headquarter of a state command and burn it down. At the end of the day, you kill soldier. So where's Nigeria going? Everybody should go and kneel down in this room and pray, because now is a spiritual help that we need. There is no power again. Nobody has power. Where is the president? The president went for a medical checkup. Where's the vice? The vice is going around begging everybody. Where is the peace of Nigeria? Everybody is in sorrow. There is a bigger problem. Now, I watched a video day before yesterday. A friend of mine showed me some pictures. Internal security. I see some men, battalions of men. Nigeria is going down. There is things fall apart. We have to forgive ourselves. Without forgiving ourselves, we can't move forward. There's a death trap that some Western nations have set against Nigeria, and it's going to tear us apart. Except we forgive ourselves and pray for the mercies of God. Without that, there is no unity in Nigeria anymore. The only answer and the solution, forgive ourselves first, because we are angry with ourselves. When we are angry with ourselves, what of outside? Soldier killing soldier, military men killing military men. Who is to be trusted? Nobody is to be trusted. Talk close, you and I standing here. We are not happy with ourselves. So who's going to be happy with us? It's only God. Please, Nigeria, go back to the drawing board and seek the face of God. And let there be peace, because Nigeria is going to be a disaster home. And nobody is going to accommodate Nigeria, because Nigeria is too many. Please, let us respect God and respect humanity. And forgive our sin and forgive ourselves. Because that is the only problem. Hausa man says Igbo man, Igbo man says Yoruba man says Hausa man. So who is there? Is it spirit? No. We, Nigeria, are there. We are the problem in the beginning, we are the problem in the end. So let us forgive ourselves and move forward and pray. And forgive ourselves. That is the only problem in Nigeria has. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Oluwawan of Ogbaland, Raphael, good morning to you.
Good morning, Michael. Oluwawan of Ogbaland has spoken well.
Spoken well.
It's only reconciliation that will bring all of us together. Then we will pray for mercy of God. The guy has spoken so well. He said the truth.
That is true.
But what purpose me, Michael, when I was listening to Oga Patapata Lucky, who doesn't want self-realization? He's talking about self-determination. We should have told him that self-realization, self-determination, secession, disintegration, independence, referendum, they all means disunity. Each person going their ways. He doesn't perch on one place. He perch here, he perch there, he perch. The bat does not belong to up, it doesn't belong to down. You should ask Lucky a question. Everybody here, even in diaspora, outside Nigeria, Mr. Man, face that camera to me. They know where I belong. I don't change my mind tomorrow. What I need is Yoruba nation, I need Igbo nation, Hausa nation. Let everybody go. So that this part of the world will be a place of tourism. The whole world will be visiting us. The whole world will see the best in us. When we are together, we are not exhibiting or displaying the best in us to the outside world. Fulani man is not happy with Igbo man. Hausa man is not happy with Fulani man. Yoruba man is not happy with Egu man. Ijaw man is not happy with Isoko. The best thing is for everybody to go, so that the best out of us will be showcased to the members of the world.
All right, thank you so much, Raphael. As you can see right on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper, it's a tragic one here. They were not herdsmen, says Ebonyi State government. Of course, some people were killed in Ebonyi State. Villages were also attacked. Houses were burnt. Excellent, attack that area, which sometimes ago the area was also attacked. That's Ebonyi State was also attacked. How best can we tackle insecurity? We've been saying this often and often, and it seems unending. What kind of approach can we give to tackling insecurity in Nigeria?
Okay, thank you so much, Michael. In his book, Olarotimi, the gods are not to blame. He said that anytime you fetch to your house wood infested with insects, you will be beating yourself, because the wood you fetch by yourself into your house or compound infested with ants, and anytime the ants, let me tell you, if you make trouble, if you're someone that makes trouble all the time, when the outcome of trouble comes, you carry the trouble on your head, be going. Do you know where my proverb is heading to? Dave Umahi, the governor of Ebonyi State, because that particular part of Igbo land is bordering Benue, Enugu, Benue. They are Igbo North. They behave like Northerners. But it doesn't mean that I will go against the locals, against the villagers. It is Umahi. Umahi allowed the Ebonyi State to be used by Buhari as a base for Hausa Fulani oligarchy in the southeastern Nigeria. That is the axis he wants the north, the Emiracy, to manipulate or penetrate the Igbo nation. 60% of Igbo people are Muslims. You watching in diaspora, Google it. 60% of Igbo people are Muslims. The biggest mosque in Nigeria today, you see it in Igbo. My brother, is very, very astounding. Not in Kano State, not in Niger State, not in Sokoto State. It is in Igbo land. Umahi Dave has succeeded in Islamizing Igbos from that axis. So if something like this happens, how will Igbo people be feeling about it? I don't want anybody to feel bad about it, because he is the one that invited the insects that has been troubling his family home, Ebonyi State. Let me tell you, when we were bargaining and debating about definition of ruralization of this land called Nigeria, Umahi was the first governor in Igbo land that promised Buhari that is going to give them the land for Ruga, cattle colony. It did not move him an inch. It did not trouble his mind. It does not even surprise him as I'm standing here. Umahi just talking in the name of talking. He's the one that invited Fulani to Ebonyi State. Umahi made it clear that Ebonyi State is not part of Biafra. When the Biafra wind was gathering, the wind of the sovereign state of Biafra was gathering. 2014, 2015, 16, 17. When the wind was much, was 2017/18. Umahi made it clear that they are not Biafra, because he was romancing Buhari. Buhari was his friend, so much tight friend to him. They were pumping money, Islamic school. They were pumping money from Saudi, Islamic bank. The first step to accept Islamic bank loaning. They give you loan, you train your children in Arabic school in Igbo land. I said it in 2018 and 19 that we have now Alhaji Chiedu, Alhaji Emeka, Alhaji Uchenna in Igbo land. It sounds so Greek. It causes anybody that hears it headache. That an Igbo man is answering Alhaji now. You have Alhaji Uchenna, Alhaji Emeka. It has never happened before in the history of our land in the southeast. Who orchestrated this? Who started it? Who failed this? The kind of policy Umahi regime or government or administration in Ebonyi State has put in states over there, in place over there. Mike, you have Alhaji Emeka and Uchenna. Does that sound so strange to you? No, it's no longer strange. Go to Ebonyi State. So Mike, that is where Milipidol, where Bana Opi Ubagolo, that is where the rain started penetrating into the head of the what do you call it, pumpkin, fluted pumpkin, Ubagolo. In other sense, they call it Maru. In botanical name, it is Cucurbita maximum. That is where the rain flow into the head of Ubagolo. It is from them Umahi's policy. Umahi wants to be Nigeria president comes 2023. That's why he allowed Fulani, he allowed Ebonyi State to be Islamized and the Fulanized otherwise. My brother, go to Afibo today. I'm talking, I'm saying with facts. This Chinedu, an editor, is standing there. He travels wide. Wider than everybody here because the guy is an editor. No election in Nigeria, Chinedu will not be there. You will be there. Chinedu was there. He saw them with a large cap. He saw them with hijab. In Afibo, in Ebonyi State, we have Muslims, 60%, the population of Afibo. So, why do you think Fulani will not get roots, ground, to attack and kill Ebonyi people in their large numbers? because you have allowed them. Mike, I'm answering your question. The people that killed and beheaded those people are Fulani, herdsmen. They are headers.
It has not been confirmed.
It has not been confirmed. That is how they play their politics in Nigeria.
Wow.
Because the people killed are not their kinsmen. The people killed are not their wives, not their brothers, not their uncles. If Umahi's brother was killed now, you will find out that he's Fulani. No, I'm telling you the truth. Mike, I'm telling you the truth now. Anytime they carry the dead body of a little puppy on the head, Mwewu, or little dead body of the little kitten, or puppy, everybody will be happy because that dead body it doesn't belong to them. But anytime it happens to the main people, these stakeholders, if you carry the dead body of their relatives, you will see them shouting.
There will be quick response.
May I remind you that the Nigerian military that are burying their loved ones killed in Benue State.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
You see them shooting gun, you see everybody weeping and shouting. It touches my heart. It's not good for anybody to die. But I have a question for all of you here. There are many people that were killed in Ibarakwa, Aganga, Oyo State. There are many people that were killed in Yewa, Egbado South and North, Ogun State. Don't they have parents? Don't they have husbands and wives? Who bury them and give them state burial? Did you see their dead bodies and coffin on the television? Where the federal government of Nigeria are honoring the dead body of those people? Did you watch it on telly? No! Because they are nobodies. Because they don't belong to the ruling class. Because they don't belong to the greedy politicians. They are not from the politicians' family.
Raphael, it's obvious that region is prone to attack. Now, what should Ebonyi State Governor do to avert this menace?
Thank you so much. Ebonyi State Governor, is brazen up now to criticism. Is reacting to people's criticism. As you can see, they've come up just 2 days ago with Ebubago, other vigilante group, accepting ESN and embracing Biafra. That is what will stop what is happening there. It is my own solution and suggestion. Let me tell you, after Nnamdi Kanu, if he finishes launching Biafran soldier, let Biafran soldier mount their own roadblock in every border in Igbo land, where we have border with Nigeria, where we have border with Cameroon, everywhere. That is when they will stop the 15 countries. Fulanis from the 14 nations of West Africa that have invaded Nigeria, they can never come into Igbo land again. Unless they want Igbo land to be the graves of all those headers. Michael, that is the solution. When Ebonyi State administration, government will allow ESN to be in Ebonyi land, they are going to give Fulani headers hot chase. Michael, that is the solution. It is not about beating their chest against Nnamdi Kanu's ideology, against Biafra referendum, because they are eating money, because they are feeding from Buhari's purse. The solution is declaration of the Republic of Biafra, which is coming soon. I'm saying that with pride. I have right to say it. I'm a human being. I have right to disintegrate. I have right to disconnect or deconnect myself from Nigeria. Because the situation is nothing to write home about anymore. It's too biting hard here. Mike, you saw the celebration of Easter. Did you smile? I was not smiling. Nobody was smiling. The only smile on the face is that Jesus Christ resurrected from death. Nothing. Easter. Nobody celebrated Easter in Lagos. All of you bear me witness. Lagos, no Easter. Because of hard time. Because Buhari was made Nigerian president in 2015. That's why we could not sleep and close our two eyes again. Because Fulani, they want to fulfill the purpose. They want to achieve the purpose of Osman Dan Fodio invasion of this land in 1804. Purpose of which he failed to achieve, and he died in pain. Then all these cannibals, all these his monkey brothers, they promise Osman Dan Fodio that they are going to fulfill that dream. That's why they want to conquer the whole land and put their sword into Atlantic Ocean. They think that they are going to take the whole coastal line of Nigeria. Warri, Cross River, Lagos, One, River State,
so much, Raphael.
Uyo, everywhere. But they have failed. We are going to drive them back to Sahel countries where they come from.
All right, Rafi.
It's a promise.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry.
Good morning, everyone.
All right. How you doing?
I'm fine.
All right. What's your own take concerning the state of insecurity or security in the eastern part of the country, especially Ebonyi State, where our heads were chopped off, houses were burnt, properties were destroyed?
You know, insecurity as in Nigeria as a whole have become a calling of Nigeria because of the fake leaders. Because of the fake leader they have. That is why you see that insecurity have become a calling of this called Nigeria as a country. Nothing is working. Security problem. I didn't blame the people I blame is those eastern governors. He said it. Because you see a governor will wake up and tell you that he's the one invite soldiers to come and kill in people that they are ruling. Those two governors, that's Omaye and Uzodima Biwodi they call him, and Imo State governor. Since Omaye come to APC, I tell people that I know there's going to be problem in Ebonyi State. Because all of them, under the APC, they have one accord. And that accord is to bow down to every instruction that comes from Muhammadu Buhari. And Buhari have an agenda. And that agenda is that they want to change Nigeria to a Fulani nation. And that is why every corner, look and cry you go, you see all of them. If they know the Kali Shushana, they're going to train their cow. If they know they train their cow, they're going to do suya. They have already camped everybody in one place. And see, a governor only come and tell us that it's only 4 persons that died. Only. As if they give them the whole 100 years, they can create one human being. They cannot create it. Because those are the devilish people we have as a leader. That is why they don't know anything. You know why they don't know anything? We are crying for restructuring. The northern governors either sit down and giving the whole Nigeria condition before to accept restructuring. Say that if they accept restructuring, they will not accept zoning. For which are they the owner of the country? Because I didn't blame them. I blame the stupid, mad leaders we get that are playing politics. You understand? If not, the North will not have that kind of courage to tell us that they will accept restructuring, but they will not accept zoning. As if the president's seat had become their papa property. That is why I don't value this one Nigeria again. I don't like it, and I hate hearing it. He pinched my ear. All those my brothers sometimes go they shout one Nigeria. What is happening in this country? They have not seen. Even though many of them, even though you are deaf, like your president, you know they get eye. The problem we are passing through in this country, nothing is working. Tribalism has become the order of the day. You see. Okay, look at the killing of army. I see the ask question, who are those who that kill those army? Who are they? They know everything. Forget this government. We hear many times, like Rafa said, many people have been killed in different places. Herdsmen kill them, but nobody know where they bury them. Maybe some of them, the government will give order to go and throw them inside water, because those ones are minors. Me and you, yeah. If you don't have family, I tell people that in this country, if you don't have family in government house, in any position of politics, you are on your own. Because, and this is the kind of people, when election go reach, they will wake up, come and tell us, and mad people will be collecting 100 naira, 500 naira to vote for 5. Because like the other 2019, they were sharing 4 Indomie. That's this is my Faleke. Sharing 4 Indomie. Do 59 Indomie, which is an insult to the whole nation. And a problem in the country like this, a president is there. We don't even know where he is, whether he's in London or he don't go to Dubai. That is why nothing is moving in Nigeria. That's why we hear a first lady will leave the country and stay in another country. There's nothing moving in the country. That's why the president will run away from the country. He's supposed to be a president and stay in another country ruling from there. Hanover, no problem. All of them, even the people who know that they can talk, those ones that think that they can talk. Laila Mohammed, where is he? Gambari, where they? Oshibanjo, fake pastor. I don't know where the woman was then and pastor that time, because I don't know his work. All of them, they are there. Nothing. They can't talk. If when you can hear only like Mohammed talk, when he have light that he want to lie to the whole world, you understand that they have done this thing. This is where you see that they will generate money. They will keep money that they want to do refinery. Some group of people will eat the money. They will budget for insecurity. Some group of people will eat the money. They will budget for fuel. The president, we are crying for fuel problem. The president is the minister of petroleum. He have nothing is contributing to that place. That's every day, every morning, fuel is increasing. Then what are we see join our hand together? What the Ghana have? We have everything. Nigeria, but because of when they say whether they say when the devil is on the evil, the wicked one are in power, the people do what? Suffer. That is why Buhari make Nigeria be like a whether na burial ground I go call am, because every day you come out na killing. Burial ground, Nigeria now is burial ground. You see some every day killing. Me and you, we are not safe here. It will shock you. They may attack Gogba anywhere. They cry for airport. It will shock you because you not see security. They will not come.
They won't attack Gogba.
Okay, the airport that they have every security. I don't know the one crying that they want to attack airport. We know here that Bande attack Kaduna airport. All those Mumu governor we have. Look at this one. Fayoshe and Sheima Konde. After they don't show, quarter themselves. They go sit down yesterday. They shake themselves. Say this one, I believe that this one. This is those politicians that are trading with the life of our people. The day God will visit this country again, because I know God have left this country. Since Buhari take over, God no matter they look Nigeria again, he forget them. Because we have all the whole past everywhere. Nothing is happening. All the prayers got tired to answer, because if God answer the prayer, they lead as if they spoil the prayer, as if God is not doing anything. That is why we cannot continue like that. Either they divide Oduduwa or Biafra, everybody. Only people who know they agitate now. Iflani, because they don't have anything to agitate. What did they have to agitate? Let them carry their Nigeria and the money where they don't borrow. They have many money where they don't borrow. They don't use our life borrow money. Buhari 6 years. I mean, you have not up to 6 years. He have borrowed the future of the whole of this country. And we have oil and we have gold. We have mineral resources. Nothing. We are not. See, look at Twitter now. Instead of that company to open in Nigeria, because of wickedness, they pursue this man away. Where is he now? Ghana. And Ghana youth now, they have employment now. Or because of underworld, Twitter, wicked people. The leader will get now. Their children one day go meet them. They go know how far.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. One of our viewers has responded to the criticism and condemnations rained on David, one of the reviewers over the weekend, and he has told me to give him a sum of 10,000 naira. David, that's what.